5 things that minimalism has taught me about life. The lessons that my practice of minimalism have offered me over the last near decade have been constant, cumulative, and powerful. The peace of mind that I've gained by thoughtfully owning less and by being more reflective has changed the way I react to the world and the way that I relate to the incessant stresses that surround us every moment and every day. Experiencing life through a minimalist lens has changed me to my core, in fact, and in ways that I could never have fathomed all those years ago when I suddenly decided to go through my muddled, cluttered, overflowing jewelry box. I was hoping to do some needed downsizing as I unpacked after a big move to another province. Within that small thought about lessening a few rings, I had no idea what I was stepping towards. And regardless of the fact that I got quickly overwhelmed as I stared at all of those tarnished, tangled, and twinkling decisions as they dared me with glistening menace to make the wrong choice. And regardless of the fact that I decided to close that jewelry box a few minutes later and to place it deeply into my closet in order to try to hide the discomfort that all of those hard, tiny decisions were stirring up in my tired and overwhelmed mind, something had awakened in me. I had become curious. This was the beginning of my own recognition that less may just be more, and that I might just want less. Having lived the life of a minimalist for several years now, I have learned that it keeps on changing me. I couldn't take in everything at first, but slowly I have noticed, and I continue to notice, the power of living as a minimalist. Here are 5 things that minimalism has taught me about life. The power of patience. I have seen that minimalism really does embody and quietly teach the practice of patience. Patience is a lost virtue in our present world. What do we really need to wait for now? And what would seem to be the reason for that wait? If we decide upon something, instant access to whatever decision or desire seems like the best option now, doesn't it? And so, we have come to forget how much different it feels to have to wait for something that we truly want. It changes our ability to appreciate, or our need to be thoughtful. So, patience is withering as a whole in our society. We don't need it, and we don't want it. But patience is etched into the essence of the philosophy of minimalism. From that first massive purge of items, our patience is honed and tested. While our house is in shambles, when it is near impossible to imagine what good might come out of this crazy decluttering madness, our patience is being tested and strengthened. Slowly, though, we start to feel the benefits of pushing through the discomfort. And then we are likely gifted with the absolute stunning glory of getting somewhere nicer through grit, hard work, and mindfulness. The truth is, with patience and perseverance, the space we arrive at is like nothing else. Where before we might have acted on an impulse to buy, now we likely sit calmly. We ponder, we decide. We take each decision that comes to us and we offer a respect to the decision at hand. And because of that, our patience grows and we are able to reap the massive benefits of this powerful attribute. Number 2, the importance of understanding the plan before taking action. It seems perfectly fine for the sake of saving time that we might as well just jump in and do what we think we likely need to. That's the way I responded to life before minimalism. Start doing it and you'll figure out the rest while you're in the middle. But living in haste didn't actually get me where I wanted to be. I was easily and often thrown off kilter by my surroundings and my rashness. I didn't get the whole story of any situation before I decided and acted. At best, my haste got me a sad collection of 40 shirts that I didn't wear, 10 melty spatulas, and a cupboard full of flavored teas that I'd never drink. I didn't even like tea. Why did I keep buying it? And at its worst, it exhausted me to the core as I took on projects and met with people that I knew I did not have the capacity or the desire to embrace. But through minimalism, I learned to take things slowly, to think them through, and to decide on my plan before I start. I have one spatula and no tea now. It is integral to respect my own needs and desires. When every day is a struggle to get through, if we are constantly dismissing or ignoring our own desires, we are not acting as our own ally. And with a world filled to the brim with people who would happily take on a role as our own personal jerk, why would we do this to ourselves? It might seem selfish, or it might seem like too much energy when we feel tired or just want the problem to go away. But ultimately, if we push our own needs under the rug, our own parched desperation will show itself again, bigger and more desperately. If I want to live well and enjoy my life for myself and for the beings that I share my life with, it is my duty to treat myself well and with kindness. It is not martyrdom to treat ourselves poorly. It's just unkind and unwise. How did minimalism teach me that? By showing me what I can accomplish for myself and for others when I put my own needs on the table every single day. Life and its experiences are always a treasure. Before I started living and thinking through the slant of a minimalist, seeing the beauty in small moments was easier to miss. As I dug myself out, however, I was able to take deep, genuine breaths throughout the days. I was able to plan and prepare and to make clear, thoughtful decisions. As this mindful change began in me, something great changed. I started to notice the poetry in the most mundane of moments. My frustrations, which were normally screaming for my attention, they calmed and softened. And slowly the beauty of a simple life, not only was it enough for me, but it was absolutely breathtaking. A day alone sitting on the couch reading is bliss. Working hard for people at my old job as a hospital porter was stunning just as it was. Even the heartbreaking or frustrating experiences in life, it's still somehow easier to see them for the profound and beautiful life moments that they actually are. A respect for these moments grows stronger within me. You can see things differently and have the opportunity to view them from different angles when there is not clutter in the way. It goes equally for your physical home as it does for your life. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube video. I'm Lyndsay Allison. You can check me out at lyndsayallison.com, where I offer blogs on mindfulness, minimalism, and simple living, and I will see you back here next Thursday. Thanks again. Oh, right. Like and subscribe. Thank you.